What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Anthony, Long Island Fish Guy here, and on today's video we're going to be taking a look at my brand spanking new 75-gallon Marineland aquarium. If you guys did watch my last video, I kind of did like an unveiling, unboxing, first impression video of this aquarium, and it's currently set up right over here. If you guys do like this video, be sure to like the video. And if you're not subscribed to my channel already, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any other content like this. So this is the 75-gallon aquarium. Right here is where I shoot like those intro videos. And I'm actually getting a monitor for here. I already kind of do some editing and things like that over here. So the 220 is over there. This desk is over here where I do some work. And then the 75-gallon tank. Now you might be saying to yourself right now, well, there's no fish inside of this aquarium. But there is. There is fish inside this aquarium. We have the, where is he? Right there he is, right there. We have, here's a better angle. We have the black arowana. This is a littler arowana than we do have in the 220-gallon aquarium. This guy is probably pushing about 6 inches or so. So in regards to a fish, he's not tiny, but in regards to an arowana, you know, he's relatively small. Over here, we have the Tigrinus catfish. I did get this fish from Global Fish Co. I do have an unboxing video on this fish. He's grown a lot. If you guys are following along with the channel, he's definitely put on some serious size. He eats a boatload of food and he's really growing out a lot. I'll tell you guys a little bit more about him in a little bit. Also, we do have this Sunshine Pleco. This Sunshine Pleco I've probably had for about a year now, I would say. And he's probably put on about an inch. Why do I have this tank like this? Why is it scaped like this? What was the purpose of this tank? Well, there's some long-term plans I do have for this aquarium, but in the short term, we're basically going to be using this as a grow-out tank. That black arowana, I've had it for probably about 4 months or so now, and he hasn't really put on a lot of size because he was in my somewhat overstocked 40-gallon breeder. The Tigrinus catfish was in there as well. His fins were getting, he wasn't getting beaten up, but his fins were getting a little bit tattered, and I wanted to make sure I protected him. So I wanted to make sure that, you know, he had some good space to grow as well. And then we also have that Sunshine Pleco, which is just basically being normal, but I kind of want to make sure that he's being fed well. We do have some really awesome plans for this aquarium long term, but there is, you know, I kind of, you know, like probably most people, you know, you buy fish and you say to yourself, oh, I'm going to put this in a little bit of a bigger tank at a later date. But, you know, you need a spot to grow it out first. You know, this Sunshine Pleco, I have a couple different ideas for it. The Tigrinus catfish down there, I really kind of want to put it in the 220, but it is just way too small to be put in there and probably wouldn't be able to be grown out in any other tank. So he's growing pretty quickly now that I'm kind of giving him some dedicated space, but probably really wouldn't be able to be grown anywhere else. Same thing with the black arowana up here. Just never really had a good spot to grow out in. And now he does. Also, don't forget, we have these guys, Bumblebee Oscar fish. These guys have grown. Let me move this light a little bit. Yeah, I moved it to the front, the light to the front, so you guys could see. But these guys have grown tremendously since I've initially got them. They eat like absolute pigs, but they're still in this 20-gallon tank, and they definitely need to get into a bigger tank, you know, very soon. That's why we're going to be putting them in that 75-gallon as well. We're going to be growing them out to put in that 220. So, you know, I've got a lot of fish in here that really have kind of some longer term plans. Not necessarily tanks that they can go into, you know, in the next even, you know, 2 weeks or even maybe even 2 months. So that's why we definitely needed to do that. So like every time I set up a brand new aquarium, I basically start it the same way I always do it. I don't really believe in the bottle bacteria, but I just do it just because I feel like if there's any level of benefit to it, why not just try it out? So I added some API Quick Start in here. I also used an established sponge filter, that Aquarium Co-op sponge filter. And then on the top here, we have some established media inside of a Fluval AquaClear 10. I also got a Black Friday deal. In there, we can't really make it out, but we have a Fluval 307 canister filter. It's not set up yet, but we will be setting it up. This tank doesn't really have a heavy bioload right now. So there's not really a big need for a boatload of filtration, but I do see already kind of as, you know, the aquarium lights and things like that, there's already a lot of algae kind of growing. The water's not as clear as I would like it to be. And typically, I'm not sure if anyone else does this, but anytime you even set up a new aquarium with, you know, established media, And you know, I check the parameters like on this tank almost like every other day. The parameters in this thing is perfect, but there's like a little bit of like a bacterial bloom kind of going on right now. And I don't know about you guys, like I said, this always happens to me when I set up new aquariums. Even if there's no you know, spikes or anything like that, there's a little bit of like a bacterial bloom, and I just feel like it's like the tank basically establishing, kind of like this you know, the brown algae on the side of tanks, where it's not really green. I forgot what they call this, like I think it's called diatom algae. I might be wrong there, but it's basically like your beginning stages of algae before it kind of turns green. I feel like that someone has something to do with it, but I mean, the tank's not cloudy, you know. It also looks much worse. I don't know why, but it always looks worse on camera. I mean, the tank is very clear, but there's still kind of like a little bit of like a haze to it, if you would say. But yeah, otherwise everything's going pretty well. Like I said, I do have some long-term plans for this tank that are really awesome. If you guys do have any suggestions or ideas, or if you want to guess on what you think I'm going to be doing, drop a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think I will do, and let me know what you guys think I should do. So guys, like I said, this tank, I really am really excited about it. I was excited about getting it, and I was also really excited about setting it up with these specific fish. These really are some of my favorite fish I do have, at least on the smaller side. Some of my more favorite grow outs that I do have inside my fish room right now. And it's really awesome that I'm going to be able to kind of highlight them, at the same time give them a really nice home to kind of, you know, wander out in the range there and kind of grow out the way that they're supposed to grow out. But like I said, guys, super excited about this aquarium. And don't forget, if you guys do have any thoughts on what you think I might be doing long-term for this aquarium, be sure to drop a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think. But that's going to be it for this video. So if you guys did like this video, be sure to subscribe. Check out some of the other content here on my channel. Ding that notification bell if you already subscribed. Most importantly, don't forget to fish on.